Hey, Ghost Bear. Hello, everyone. Damage bar selection. I don't... Oh! Okay, so how do you switch between them? So you can see what item, how much damage which item has. How do you switch? What? Okay, how do we switch between? You click on the bar. It doesn't tell us how to use it. Oh! It just, as you change the item, it'll show the damage for that. I like it. Install. There is no switching. It's using your built-in switcher already. Perfect. Let's move that. Yep, I like that mod. We're using that one. I like it a lot. Nice John Deere mods there. Okay, there's so many new mods that I'm running out of them. Great. Kind of like that smaller John Deere there. Be a good starting John Deere. How many horses? 100 to 105 horsepower. Yeah, it'd be really good. I'm installing it. Won't be using it, but I'm installing. I like it. Okay. There we go. I'm like, eventually that'll be a copyright thing, so we should turn that off. Because right now, Farming Sim owns the copyright to that music, but in the future they may not. "60-foot header, that's... That's cool, I like it. I'm not going to use it right away for a lot of this stuff, but I like that one. Oh, I didn't see a plus symbol on that one. Telehandlers, sure a lot of telehandlers in this game. That's an interesting forklift. Very interesting. Some new weird looking quads. Useless to me until Universal Passenger works. How's that a mulcher? It's not a mulcher.
Yeah.
Misclassified. Nothing too exciting. That's kind of cool. Try not to add too many mods. Right. And why do we need more colors of bales? For the fun of it, yeah. I guess I won't.
Well, I guess if you're doing...
Not really interested in any of that. It looks like a nice shed right there. Yeah, that's a nice shed.
Oh. It's decent big, but small for mine.
It's a small shed, yeah. We're going to be needing bigger than that anyway, so. So many new mods. So many new mods. Placeable pack. So there's doormat, small tent, another small tent, big tent, and a log cabin. Already have a similar mod that this one here does the same thing with the bench and the floor mat. So
I
like the bench idea.
Bench. I like the doormat, so that one's really interesting.
This one?
No.
The new one?
That one has a doormat.
This one has a doormat, and that one has a doormat.
Okay.
You went with this one?
I can do both, but...
Because I went with that one.
Well, Alien Jim's not done yet. He has more coming out. Go back. We're testing, so... I kind of went with that because I didn't look at this whole thing.
By production input. Okay, we're almost through these. How's that gameplay? Come on. Need to additional field info. Crosshair mod.
The field info is handy for me when our fields are custom, like No Man's Land. And then if you want to compute yield and all that.
So this gives us additional info over here. So
and it also tells you in the buy screen how big your fields are, which
so I like that one. Install.
it shouldn't matter much.
What's this crosshair mod? Oh, it just changes the color of... Yeah, whatever. Never has bothered me. This. I love this. I want this. So I know which way it's tipping. Install. We're using that. Glad that's here from FS19. Palette. Auto load. Specialization.
Okay, that's what I have.
So this will turn any trailer into auto load?
No, just that basic one. You have to buy it by itself.
So this basic trailer will now auto load?
Yeah. And you can also turn it into a green trailer or whatever, but it's just program coded for that special one you have to buy.
Which is handy because the palette system is messed up.
And you can also do bales or something too. It's really handy. You have to install another mod with it. You'll probably come across it if not.
Looks like handy. I'm not going to do it right now, but increase light range. Yes, yes, yes. I always complain about that. It's like real life lights would be a lot further range. Installing. Yes.
You don't have to install a lot of mods.
Sorry. If you guys are joining, there'll be mods. Auger wagon with lime.
Your description gave out.
Only sleep at night. Who cares? Increase unloading. I think I'm good with everything else. Okay, I think I'm good. I like some of these new mods. Okay. Are they still downloading? Oh, I can't update that. I have to go to GitHub for that. Okay, let's actually play. Multiplayer. We're going to start on our non-cross platform. If anybody wants to play multiplayer, let us know. We can add or go to the other game. Yes. Yes. I don't see the tip side. Is that not? Oh, there we go. Why are they? Okay, just go through them. Like it should be the newest ones you installed on top. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I just installed. Of course I did. I just barely did. I didn't recognize it. Yeah, we use this player position saver. There's a new one out. I don't know why. And the other one doesn't work in multiplayer. So. Tip. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Added 3 new ones. Continue. Let's play. I never changed my edit. There we go. Change. Just made this for me. Except it's not in here. Save. Ha! What is that static I'm hearing? Iron Thunder took this picture last weekend. Oh, no way. Get a better quality one. Oh yeah, I did a bunch of stuff. There's a new shed. And all our equipment's now stored inside. It's snowing. So we can go here. Everything's storing. Active. Mixes all of them at the same time. We would just get less of all of it. Yeah. Yeah, it would produce less of each pallet. It's a mix though. You can sell different times a year and stuff. Okay, what is there to do? First off, we're in January. January. Oh, we should sell Zorgum. Oh, that's never mind. We're keeping that. Never mind. We already sold our Zorgum. we sold our eggs. We sold our grass and straw. I believe we sold our lettuce. How much lettuce do we have? How do we see?
You go to the production on that, right? That's there. And then you go back up to the place.
1 liter, yeah, so we just sold that. Okay, so I did all that already. What? And we sold our stones, so the only thing we have to think of selling right now is soybean, and that's not till June. Can't plant anything. Let's make sure there's no weeds and stuff on these 3 fields. Everything else is not seeded. Well, there's grass, but we're good. Let's just make sure the greenhouse has water and the chickens have feed. Yeah, they didn't need much. Yeah, they've got feed. Okay. Oh, right, we have cheap. Right, cheap. We have cheap. I need to check on those too. I kept 1 bale of grass for the sheep. Sold the rest. Got 2 sheep. I'm too cheap to buy more cheap. We have the money to buy more, but this is such a small pen, they're going to breed and be full very quickly. Yep, they got lots of water. Alright. That's it for January. We're going into February. What are you trying to decide? Up to you. And up to you as well. February. Can we plant anything in February? March we can start planting stuff. Well, we could plant cotton, but we don't have that ability. Okay, so the goal is right now to buy more property. How much does more property cost? That's not the right button. It's not the right button either. Farmland. 85 grand. Okay, that's what we're going to save up to buy either 25 or 35. So I can't do anything today either, and everything is fed. So I guess that's it for February. Oh, hello, Bambi. Okay, Bambi? He just ran between the... You see that he jumped right through the shed. I need to get a better wall for that shed, huh? We also want to buy a house. I don't know if we're going to build it on this location, but we want to buy a house with a nice white picket fence. And we'd get rid of that porta potty. Or outhouse. I mean outhouse. Pit toilet. Whatever you call it. In your local region. Okay, look, it's March. Ooh, look, frost on the ground. A little frosty. Okay, so we can seed. What can we seed? Oat. We want to do soybean. We can't do that till April. Where's sorghum? Sorghum right there. I can't do that. So the only thing we can seed is oat. So we'll seed one field of oat. That's it. All we're doing today. Seeding one field of oat. No weed on the current fields. Not much to do at all. Where's the cedar? It should still be in the other shed. I'm gonna go raid the pantry. Once we buy the next piece of property, then we will upgrade, get some new tractor and bigger equipment, everything all the way around. Well, not necessarily everything, but a lot of bigger equipment for that tractor. What are we seeding? Oat? Oat. I think I said oat. This field's got lots of weed, but we're going to direct seed over top of those weeds. This isn't a direct seed, but we're going to seed right over top of the weeds, and then after that we'll get rid of the weeds. Cedar. And no, I didn't put any thought into which field to seed with oat. I just picked one. See this little patch here as well. I have to think of what kind of tractor to buy next. In fact, maybe we should upgrade the Massey Ferguson too. I don't know if we've got that one maxed out on horsepower. We should look into that. Yep, we'll buy a bigger seeder, a bigger combine too, bigger cultivator. At least we'll buy the biggest of everything we can with the tractor that we end up buying. Hey, the car gang. I think you joined with Jess streaming during the week. Hey, Harold. I don't know if Jess is going to join us in game here. There's not much to do, so she's eating cookies right now. She's eating my cookies. My cookies. Real world? No. It's been actually a very cloudy day, but not. In game, we did actually get snow in game. Hey, Lewis. Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling. I had all my energy back this week. If you're watching my trucking videos, the trucking videos are 2 weeks behind from today. They all get released exactly 2 weeks after I record them. I've been back to work all week this week, and I feel like 100% except for my coughing. My lungs still need to recover, so I'm still coughing quite a bit. But other than that, I'm feeling much better. The doctor said the lungs might take weeks to recover, because I guess the whole COVID thing scars your lungs and stuff. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Oh, you got a lot of snow at your place. Wow. Yeah, no, here we've actually had a decent week of no snow. Like, we've had so much snow the last month. It's been nice to have a week of just we can breathe and not have to chain up. Because last week I had to chain up, so there's a video of that coming. Then of course this week, and 2 weeks from now video, I drove all the way down to Coos Bay, Oregon. That was fun. It was plus 18 degrees Celsius there. So nice. I don't know if you have to take the bus to school or not. I remember our school bus driver. Most buses canceled the route and said, hey, can't make it to school. Our school bus driver was invincible. That man could drive the school bus any day of the week. Didn't matter how bad the snowstorm was. He was going to deliver us to school, so we didn't. Sometimes we'd get to school and our bus was the only bus that made it in. And then the people that lived in town were in school. So it was one bus plus the town kids that made it into school. And the teachers are like, well, no point of teaching, so you guys just consider everything as a spare class. Because a lot of the teachers didn't make it in either. Our school bus driver, there was no such thing as canceled. He's also a farmer. So he had lots of cattle. I worked for him the one summer, but farmer and knew how to drive in snow. Oop, oop. Let's get that lined up. Yeah, I bet you were all scared. Yeah, driving a car to school on bad weather. Yeah, that can get sketchy. I like that the drive shaft to the front axle actually turns, and they've animated a lot of things like that. Does this field need another layer of fertilizing? Yes, it does. Okay, we need to fertilize that field too. If you decide to join, I'll just skip forward to the next day after this field is planted, and then there's lots to do. Not feeling it? Take a nap? What the? What? I'm on microphone. You go do whatever you want to do. Ah. Thanks for permission. Ah, you're dark. I think we're going to buy a new microphone that Jess and I can share. Nice big one instead of using a headset. Just so we're clearer to hear, understand. Well, you have a mute button on the microphone. Yeah, just tap. You are crazy. That's without question. This is honestly a fairly big field to plant with small cedar winkles. So, like I said, once we buy another piece of property, we'll definitely buy a bigger cedar. I want to check the other tractor, if we have it maxed out or not in horsepower. If not, we might have the money right now to do so. That's true. Maybe you shouldn't upgrade it until, because the repair bill will get more expensive too. Yeah. Do I like the snow? Yes. Sometimes. I like winter better than summer for the only reason is there's no tourists on the road. I don't particularly enjoy chaining up when I'm slipping and sliding around on the highway. But I like snow. Like going and snowshoeing and stuff like that. I enjoy snow, but I guess it's a love-hate relationship there. I like it more than I dislike it, sure. I like it a lot more when I'm hauling my quad deck trailer instead of the Super B. So with a quad deck trailer, I can control that truck so much better, and I don't have to chain up nearly as much. Yeah, I like driving in the. I like driving in the snow. Like. Like people were like, you're crazy for driving, like that Coca-Cola video I shot a little while back, a couple weeks ago. People are like, crazy for driving in that snowstorm. I'm like, oh, I was enjoying that ride. I hadn't even thought of it as stressful yet. So I enjoy driving in it. I prefer not to haul Super Bs though, in the snow. Yeah, shoveling all the snow kind of sucks. Something people don't think of as a flatbed semi-truck driver. I've got a 53-foot driveway to shovel every morning. While now hauling Super B, I actually have a 60-foot driveway to shovel. I was supposed to get my quad deck back today, but the driver that's currently hauling it didn't make it back in time, so we'll see. The only reason I lost the quad deck is because, well, I got sick and got COVID. So the company doesn't have a lot of quad deck single trailer, so there's a lot of demand for those loads right now. So those trailers have to be going the whole time. So if I'm at home sick for 5 days, got to give that trailer to someone else. As a Canadian truck driver, I'm not headed to the capital to protest. Neither am I, but of course I'm not an owner-operator. So here's my issue with a protest. I haven't brought this up at all yet. I like some of the things they're protesting. I like the idea of smaller government, less rules. The problem with a protest is it's become political. And I don't stand with some things that are being said in those protests. Like, we don't need to turn it into a riot for the sake of protesting. There's so many different ideas of what they're protesting that it's more like just an angry mob. Oh, you had COVID as well? Yeah, COVID kind of sucks. I'm not anti-vax or anti-mask, but I am anti-mandates, anti-government telling us what I can and cannot do. I think it's the job of the government to educate us, but not to enforce things that prevent us from traveling freely. The US is saying we have to prove that we're vaccinated before going into the US? I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a politically loaded gun right now. And I don't want to be put into he's on that side or on this side, or I don't want to be put into a box that, hey, I am this, because I'm not. Because if I go and say, I support the protest, everybody's like, you conservative nut. And then I could say, I don't support the protest, you woke liberal. Like, but I'm not either. I use those terms because I've been called both of those things on YouTube. It's like, it's kind of funny. The liberals are calling me a conservative nut, and the conservatives are calling me a woke liberal. It's like, okay, you realize that you can't both be right. Yeah, I don't really leave the cab much either. I don't know how I caught it. Maybe at a rest area, or maybe at a fuel stop somewhere. I don't go out to restaurants. I bring all the food with me during the week. Like, I don't see people. The only thing I can think of is either at a job site somewhere, someone had it that close to me that signed the paperwork for me. Somewhere like that. But because I had so little contact with anyone. And somehow I got it. I don't know where. When the symptoms started, most likely I caught it in the US somewhere, but I don't know where. My personal guess is in Portland, but I don't know. And the only people I talked to was the chipper. No, it was a receiver over there. But yeah, receiver. And then you always run into people at rest areas and at gas stations. And well, at gas stations, you don't really meet people there either. So I don't know. Either way, the chances of me getting it are low. I still got it. Luckily, I only had like a fever for 2 days and aching bones and joints for like 1 day. And then now I'm just coughing and trying to recover from that, so I did pretty good. I lost 5 days of work. 3 of those days are paid for. So I lost 2 days of pay. Could have been much worse, so kind of blessed there. What did I do when I had COVID? I came home and gave it to Jess. Sorry, Jess. She's feeling much better too. Her symptoms actually were even less than mine. I'm gonna wait till my coughing stops before getting a booster shot or anything like that. Yeah, I wear a mask all the time too. Anytime I go to a rest area, fueling up, chippers, it's receivers. Actually, it's company policy for us. We have to wear it if I wanted to or not. The only person I know I exposed to COVID would have been a forklift driver while I was having symptoms. And I was wearing a mask the whole time, and as soon as I knew I had COVID, I let him know. I emailed that forklift driver, because it's a chipper that we deal with a lot. And he just goes, cool, thanks for letting him know. But he hasn't felt any symptoms yet, and he's still good, so I'm glad I didn't pass it on to him. I would have felt guilty if I had. Back pain? I didn't have back pain in particular. Just all my joints hurt, especially like my ankle, which I've broken in the past. So like my back hurt too, but so did the rest of my body. Every joint hurt equally. And it wasn't like agonizing pain, it just was this achy feeling, right? It wasn't I'm gonna cry in pain. It was like a pain threshold of 3, right? From 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. The pain was like a 3. And the fever I had, from the worst fevers I've ever had to the best, I'd say it was probably a 4 or 5 fever. Not bad either. I've had much worse fevers. And the coughing? Yeah, the coughing was probably a 8 or 9. That kind of sucked. You have a theory. What kind of theory do you have? Oh, so it might depend on where you're, East Coast or West Coast. I have my card with me. If you have the virus, you're in serious trouble. I know Jess has asthma, so we were really worried about her getting it, but her symptoms were less than mine with her having asthma, so I was actually surprised there. So we thought she'd be in trouble too, but luckily she wasn't in much trouble at all. I was worried about it. Having any kind of pre-existing health problem can make it a lot worse. I didn't lose my appetite much. I just couldn't keep things down for a day or two because I was coughing so much. My stomach wasn't upset at all, it was just coughing so much. But I've heard that other people have had those symptoms and they lost a lot of weight because they just weren't hungry. Of course, I never lost the sense of smell and taste. And a lot of people do. So if you lose the sense of smell and taste, I'm gonna run out of seed here. I'm gonna have to get more. We're to the end of the field here, and then we'll go get more seed. Should probably fuel up the tractor too. Not low tank yet, but last time I forgot and ran out of fuel. So yeah, I guess you don't cross the border then if you partake in the cannabis. We have a lot of, not a lot, we have some drivers that can't cross the border because of cannabis. Funny thing is, it's legal in Washington and Idaho where we cross the border, but it's not legal to cross the border with it. Where am I back? That's the wrong place. Wrong place. Here we go. Buy it right away too. I like to keep them full. Okay, so you can cross the border. Our crossing over here are very picky with that. When am I going to get off the game? I don't know. I'll probably go for another hour, give or take. You only ever travel to the States for diesel. Yeah, fuel is definitely cheaper there. I've only driven through Quebec once. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in Quebec. I like Quebec. We had always people warning us not to go to Quebec. It's like, Quebecers are always so rude. They only talk to you in French and don't help you at all. We didn't have any issues. I'm like, well, maybe it's not Quebecers that were rude. Maybe you were rude to them and they treated you the same back. Like, we had nothing but good service, good people. Quebec City has some of the best poutine in the world. Woohoo! Much better than Montreal's poutine, by the way. Quebec City, oh, that was good poutine. I don't know. In Quebec, I started every conversation with just, "Hey, I don't speak French. Could you please help me out?" Basically, I'm the dumb one here that doesn't know your language. Can you help me out? And everybody was super polite. It was awesome. It was really good people. Not everybody spoke English, but that was fine. That's like a tourist going to Spain and expecting everybody to speak English there. It's like, hey, I'm the dumb tourist that came to your country. If I can't speak Spanish, that's my problem and not the people that live there's problem. We actually had poutine today. I'm planting oat. It was just A&W poutine, so it's not good stuff like in Quebec City, but it's still good. And not the fake stuff. Like some places you go for poutine, they just put like cheddar cheese on it. It's fried with cheddar cheese and gravy. I'm like, that's not poutine. It's gotta be cheese curds. And of course, Quebec also makes some really good maple syrup. Hey, Carmen. So this field's going to be oat, and then we want to seed these two fields down here. One with sorghum, and the other one with soybean. I don't know which one, but which one will get which. But poutine and smoked meat from Schwartz. Is Schwartz a manufacturer or a restaurant? Actually, we could just do this, right? Come on now. I can't do street view for that? Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, where are you going? Where did Schwartz go? There we go, Schwartz. Well, I guess I'll have to stop there again sometime. We want to return, so... Not we want to, we will return. Yeah, we plan on buying an RV in the next 2 years or so. And then I want to take a 2 or 3 month leave of absence from work and then just drive across Canada. And we want to spend a bunch of time in Quebec and then east of Quebec. Spend some time along the ocean and spend a lot more time in Quebec. Hey, Marka. One more pass and then we're done for seeding this field anyway. Yeah, same with here. It is so expensive to live here in BC. Like just a average simple family house in this town is about $800,000. Just 2 years ago, it was about 400,000. So it's doubled in the last 2 years. Basically, you need to be a millionaire to live in this town. Period. We rent Want to get an RV, stop renting, and just live in an RV and then be nomad. I love the idea of being a nomad. Oh yeah, I want to see if we... how we do that again. Nope. Okay. So that is changing. The wear on the track, if I tab through, on the very top left corner you can see what I've selected. The seeder, the tractor, or the weight. And then on the bottom right corner you can see the little wrench to see how much wear is on that stuff. So that's now changes. Yeah. You know what, it's probably too small to see for you guys anyway. Unless you guys are watching high definition. But I can see what repair level every piece of equipment is now. $1,500 to repair the tractor. Wow. Yeah, I bet Quebec City, it's an old city. I bet it's kind of like Toronto where a closet, to rent a closet is expensive. Tractor looks fairly clean. Let's go jump on the other tractor and see if it's upgraded all the way. Renting is, well, 15,000 for what? Renting here for a house is a lot higher than that. But renting an apartment is about $13,000 just for a one-bedroom apartment. 13 to 14,000 for one bedroom apartment. Let's just check this tractor out. Massey Ferguson. It's a bigger tractor than the other one. Yeah, 1,300, 1,400 is a one-bedroom apartment here to rent. Customize. Can we not change the engine? What? Front end loader. So which tractor do we... Garage. What? So we got the Massey Ferguson in the case. There we go. That's the one. Okay, so no, we can't put a different engine in that one. Where's our case? Oh, right there. Okay, so this one we could put a bigger engine in. Okay, let's see if that tractor has the biggest engine we can get. So we can't put a bigger engine in this one. This is as many horses as we can get with this tractor. Where's my paperwork? There. So yeah, 170 horsepower in this Massey Ferguson. Case, we're at 155 horsepower right now, but I think we can upgrade that. Engine. Yeah, we got 170, would match the Massey Ferguson. 188, 190, 207, 214, 234, 39, 49, 60. How many different engines? Oh, it changes the logo on the side though. 261 horsepower. 276. If we change it to a steer, we can get more horsepower. Really don't want to, but wouldn't hurt to get the Pro. 261 horsepower. Maybe a nice Fendt or a John Deere. Maybe something like that. That'd be nice. I didn't know that. Steyr is owned by Case IH. I did not know that. I like the idea of wide tire with wheel weight on the back. Different brands. I like the Michelin's best. That'd be a nice tractor to get. Only $250,000. I'll have to consider that. Let's fertilize that field that we just seeded. So we got a Case IH and a Massey Ferguson on the farm right now. It'd be nice to get some green on it too. Wouldn't hurt to get a Class or a Deutzfahr or a JCB, Valtra. There's lots of options. Spreader. It's 41 meters wide. It's insanely wide. Honestly, I'm not sure if that's realistic how wide that spreads. Alright, so let's change the spread width to a narrower spread so we don't waste fertilizer. At least not as much of it. There we go. Let's go park that. Hey Bambi, you're in my shed again. Okay, there we go. Yes, the actual spread that it spreads fertilizer. Alright. Let's quickly check on the chickens here. Yeah, I'll feed them tomorrow. Check on the chief as well. Sounds like a pretty scary howl there. Okay. We're in April now. Soybean is still June. It's Still selling soybean in June. Only picking up a small bucket here, so I shouldn't need the weight on the back. Hey Blake. They shouldn't need most of this. I just took a whole bucket anyway. Oh, they took over half the bucket. Greenhouse took over half of the trailer too. Oh, we should cheap need water. Do I have to open that again? I just opened it. I have to open it every single day? Yeah. It looks that way. Let's go check on the cheap. Got the bale there, so it's auto feeding. Cheap. Oh, I'm not even getting a trigger there, so there we go. Alright, they didn't need much at all, did they? Okay. It's only 2 cheap there. Built a little road over here. So we got cheap now, we got storage, all our equipment is inside. I think our farm is looking pretty sweet actually. All right. I'm guessing there's weeds on that field back there, isn't there? Yeah. Let's go weed that field first. We'll weed it. We could herbicide it. I think the weeder's out here somewhere. That's not the right button. Weeder, 6 meters wide. Alt end. Yep, that's better. So we're looking for 85 grand right now. So as soon as we've earned enough money to buy one more piece of property, we'll have a lot of work of plowing fields there and building some roads. And once we get to 85 grand, there's going to be lots to do. rid of them weeds. Oh yeah, we want to buy a corn planter, and that way we can grow and plant. You have to buy a corn header too. Corn and sunflower. Yeah, that's another thing we want to do. Of course, after that we'll want potatoes eventually too. Potatoes and beets would be good. So you guys kind of tell the difference between what's weeded and what's not. You can see a bit of a texture difference. I guess depends on the quality of the stream you guys are getting. You can see the weeds disappearing. So the weeds are a little more sparse than the oat is, and it's a different color green. I'm wondering who is watching that that plays FS19 on their computer but doesn't have FS22 yet. Oh, well, I am muted. Thanks. Wow, that sucks. I was talking to you guys. I probably said hi to people that didn't hear me say hi back. Of course I was muted. Doesn't help much if I'm muted. Yep, I did. I gave all the answers to life. The meaning of life, I can't do it again. I already gave out the answers, so if you couldn't telepathically hear what I said, you missed it. Sorry if you guys joined the stream and I didn't say hi. I did. I just don't know when I muted myself. Makes for a much more boring stream if I'm muted, huh? So it's not you scaring people away, Marka. It's me not saying anything that people just get bored. But I was talking about how this is a multiplayer game and anyone can join if they want to. If you're cross-platform, let me know and we'll swap to a different game that is compatible with cross-platform. Almost done weeding this field. Then we'll go do some seeding. Seed some soybean and some sorghum. And then hopefully, when are we selling our soybean again? In June, so 2 months from now. Hopefully, it'll get us closer to our 85 grand. We'll buy some more property. Tighter turning radius on this tractor. Okay. Just a little bit in here. It's harder to see in the shade. Couple more passes, just a little bit on the end here. Why is that funny? Why is I don't understand it. I don't know why it's funny. I guess a joke isn't funny if you have to explain it. Okay, let's go grab the cedar. Oh, you know what? I finally got it. I finally got it. I must be sick or something. Or recovering from being sick. I did finally get it. Before you had to explain it. Seed some soybean and seed some sorghum. Is almost a tongue twister. Wait, I'm going here. I'm going here. Cedar. Bit of an awkward shaped field here because we don't intend to keep this field as a crop. We intend to plant grass on this field as soon as we need a little more. Maybe once we buy more property we might turn this field into a grass field. But for now, the crop is more valuable to us than grass, so just keep it as a bit of an awkward field for now. Of course, I didn't fill the cedar up, so we're not even a full cedar of soybeans. I'll have to go back and fill her up. probably concede some of the field. Tractor, if it struggles a little too much, we should get the other tractor. The other tractor's got a few more horses. Like 15 more horses, so. Definitely spinning tires a lot here. No, you can't pen up fields yet. They're not, the game's not quite there yet. Like, this is pretty cool that you can do this, but it would be nice if you could, here we go. So this is only decoration, but it'd be nice if you could do animals, and you have to buy all the fences, you know, they come with a fence. It's kind of hard to see where the fence is, but you kind of see fence posts on this side. They kind of fence themselves in like that, but it'd be nice if you could do a fence like this. And fence it in, but right now it's decoration only. But it'd be really cool if you could fence in this whole field. And stop it here and then click, click, click and work around the whole field, and then have cattle free ranging in that. But you can place fences, and it does a really good job of going up and down hills, and it's right there. They just need to be able to, if you build a fence all the way around and then allow cattle to go roam in it, it would be really cool. Like, even through the rock, like, it does a really good job. Like, here's a good example of going up and over terrain. So yeah, I like the idea. The game's almost there. Perhaps it's in their plans, but I like the idea to basically make rangeland for cattle. You could set up a pretty cool ranch that way. Don't you think a lot of... I don't think that's an invention that got thought of on one farm. I bet you that was something that came to pass on many farms. Many farmers had the same idea of putting multiple horses attached to each other. I bet that idea of having multiple animals, horses or ox or even donkeys, was probably invented at the same time that they domesticated those animals. Think they ever made a 20 horsepower? I wonder what the most horsepower they've ever done. Or ox power. Or camel power. Well, camels they don't really hook together, do they? I bet there's some kind of record of the biggest horse team ever. I know ox teams is very often just two oxes side by side. In fact, I'd say North America is pretty much settled by ox teams, right? Yeah, there's big Paul Bunyan and the blue ox statues all over the place. I know Michigan has a big one. I think it's in the UP. So, what am I thinking for supper? What?
I walked out of that room, and then I walked in the person
What were you thinking? I've been drinking, so I'm not super thirsty. You were thinking of something. That's good, you were thinking. Opposed to other times. I couldn't tell you what you were thinking. It's beyond my telepathical powers. Cold breeze from my coughing. I'm coughing so hard that I'm creating a breeze in the room. 4:30 I turned them on. Turned the lights on at 4:30. So they've been going for 2 hours now. Still going. Let's see how long they last. I want to know, that way I know how long I could stick them onto a wide load before needing new ones, and that depends on how many of those lights I will buy. She hasn't answered my question, just for the record. Oh yeah, I need to fix the back scratcher. I broke it. Need just some wood glue. I have wood glue. She bought some wood glue. Yeah, I thought of that too. But then you got all the wiring to deal with. The new trucks or new trailers that Sutco's ordering actually have lights with light bars that actually slide out for the wide loads. Yeah. Those trailers are pretty awesome. But the trailer I had does not, and the wide load lights that I've like Sutco pays for all the wide load lights, but the ones I've been buying, they don't last very long before they're supposed to be waterproof. So I bought these. They were fairly cheap, but they're supposed to be waterproof too, and they're meant for bicycles. So I just bought one set just to test them out, and if they work really well, I'll buy a bunch of them. I don't know what I feel like. I'm indecisive. That's why I asked you. I enjoyed lunch. Yeah, definitely lacking energy. I felt like I had a lot more energy this week, but still not, I don't think 100%, but I felt good this week though. So I'm not, maybe we ate late enough that I'm still not hungry. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, neither am I. Not hungry. Well, just because it's time. If we wait too much longer, it'll be right time for bed. You just got up from a nap, or... Okay, you tried sleeping. Angle lights? Angel lights? Oh, I typed in angle. I don't know the difference between angle and angel because, you know, dyslexic. Holy smokes, they're expensive. Wow, they're expensive. I can see these different colors of lights and stuff you can get. Different. How would you mount them though? Looks like they have different kinds of mounts. Alright, here's a clip. Man, they're expensive though. Nothing on my trailer is magnetic because they're aluminum trailers. But that would work on a strap. Clamp on strap magnet. Yeah, at that cost you don't want to lose them. Ever. How wide of a strap? But that's cool, I like that idea. Those are cool, they're just very expensive. Yeah, you can get orange. And no, Sutka wouldn't pay for high-end stuff like this. They would pay for the cheaper stuff, not for something this expensive. I like them though. That's cool. These are cool. Yeah, not too worried about warranty. If my biggest concern would be about losing them, but these are neat. Cool. I'll leave that website open. Send the money tree. Yeah, we'll see how this solution works, but I really like those. Those were cool. I'm tempted to get them. Jess was like, no, don't have the money for that. And the company wouldn't pay for that. I'm gonna try my cheap ones. Well, they're not cheap. They're small little lights. They're cheaper because they're tiny, small little lights. And legally, all you need is a light. It doesn't say how big of a light it has to be. And these little bike lights are actually very bright. And I wonder how long the battery would last on those angel lights. Of course, I would go invest. It would be me to go invest in $100 lights, and then they'd give me a trailer with wide load lights on them. That would be my luck. Hey, hello VJ. Yeah, they're probably lithium-ion rechargeable batteries, would be my guess. There goes Marka scaring away people again. Hey Marka, are you a real person? Just because they have a funny name doesn't mean they're... Usually the spammers have more real sounding names than real people. Staka Marka? Cedars at 21% full, so 130 liters, 129 now. So I think when I fill the cedar, I'm going to switch tractors too. Drumstick. 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 I think that's the answer. We're not getting supper today. We're eating a drumstick at 7:30. 6:40. That's still... There's supper is out of the window. Dessert before dinner. This is true. There is a magnet on the fridge that says life is short, eat dessert first. Yeah, I see that a lot. People come in, just say hi, and then disappear. I think people do that. It's basically just people getting their name on the screen. Basically giving people, like giving themselves a shout out. That's a lot of the reason why we get those highs. Sounds a little gangsterish, huh? Mafia. A little creepy-ish. Liters. Mark as a narca? Narc would be a tattletale, right? A rat. Marca is no rat. Just a stalker. Hey, Don. When's Marka not in trouble? Nobody's really in trouble until Jess gets into chat. Then you gotta watch out. So you are a narc. Narca stalker? Narco stalker? That's what they all say. I've never done this before. Sounds like someone that's covering something up. Yeah, Marka thinks making friends on here is the best way to do that is asking everybody if they're a real person. A real boy? You a real boy? I'm a real boy! Could I get a drumstick? I could get a water too. I'll take a water first and then a drumstick. I'll take a drumstick first and then water. I don't know how I'm going to eat a drumstick while playing, but I guess I'll figure that out. Since apparently drumsticks, that is our meal today. Could you skin it for me? No skinning. Peeling it? Could you peel it for me? Can't believe you. Okay, now how am I supposed to make a U-turn at the end with the drumstick in my hand? One-handed. There we go. There we go. We got her done. Well, we got something done, but something's done wrong. Why'd you give me a drumstick? I don't know how to play with a drumstick in my hand. And apparently I lined up the GPS wrong now, so there's that too. This thing's empty, so almost. Let's go fill this up with seed and switch tractors. That's a good question. Does everybody know what a drumstick is if you're not North American? How many people think I'm eating a chicken right now, or a turkey, instead of ice cream? There we go. We should buy another greenhouse. What is Nutty Buddy? Is it a similar to a drumstick? Buy some bees? If we buy bees, I'm gonna buy the auto loading trailer then. Because the bee pallets are so messed up. Or the lumberjack. Well, we have a lumberjack mod on, so. Start the engine first. Sure. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What happened? Oh, different tractor. What? Let's load a plow. That worked. Cedar. Okay, that worked. Still planting soybean. Good, good. Let's see if we can fix this. Nutty Buddy is Nestle? Huh. What? Drumstick is not flat top. Drumstick had a big round top to the top with nuts on the outside. And no, it doesn't have a chocolate. Does it have a chocolate base to it? I don't think so. Some of them do. Not this one. And yes, Drumstick is Nestle. I don't have a hand to lift up. I need hands. Controllers need two hands. Okay. That was good. I had to quickly wash up because now everything was sticky. Okay. Let's finish farming with a little dignity. To be fair, I can't see my mouth. How am I supposed to know where to put the ice cream? Can't see it. The beard was definitely an issue. There's lots to do right now. Not lots to do, but there's lots of there's stuff to do. Sure. Uh-huh. You like my thumbnail? Iron Thunder took the picture and Jess put it together. You're gonna change it a bit? You edit it however you think, because I like your artistic style. You can even change it if you want. Okay. Thumbnail? What thumbnail we're talking about? The one that I changed from that generic farming sim one to this new one that Jess made. Actually, I'll show it to you here in a second. That's the wrong button. That one. When Iron Thunder joined in game, he took this screenshot of me combining. And I thought that was a pretty cool screenshot. And then Jess put in the writing and FS22 and all that stuff. When I upgrade the combine, we need a different screenshot. Maybe we'll have to hire Iron Thunder to take a new one. Oh, you can too. I'm not sure what the highest megabytes rate we can put out. We're doing low latency, so it's probably not the best quality we're putting out. Oh! That mod not show up in here? Oh, I have. Maybe we have to attach a trailer for that to show up. Never mind. Never mind. I know it's not us that mark us having bad internet, but I'm just wondering what the highest quality is possible to get, because I'm sure nobody's seeing the beautiful screen I am, because we're producing at a low latency. Yeah, there'll be a lot of cutting grass and stuff like that soon too. That'll keep us busy. But right now, the only thing to do is to fertilize the field that I just seeded. And I don't know if I took care of the animals today. Maybe it was today. Yeah, I think I did today. Whoa! I just unloaded the... There we go. The sorghum. Turn it on. I folded it. Come on now. Get in gear. Get going. Glad I switched tractors. The other tractor has even harder problem. Alright, do we still only have 2 sheep? Yeah, I think we still only have 2 sheep. Up in probably next month, yeah. Right now, just fertilizing the field. I just seeded on the south end. The one we're going to turn into a grass field. Well, I'm not hungry for dinner now. I just had a drumstick. No. I'm just barely starting to see this field. Yeah. It is an awkward shaped field. That's why we're going to turn into a grass field. little more of an end row here. Just in the background. We want the best of the best of the best. I want to go watch Men in Black now. Haven't seen that movie in a long time. Oh wow. Either you're just that far behind, or you finally got internet back and are still talking about the screenshot. Either way, that means you're in trouble with internet. Alright, just back now? Yeah. You know what the awesome part about you having internet problems and you have to keep refreshing? Every single time you have to do that, it counts as another view. I notice when you're having internet problems, it says I got a lot more views in a live stream. I'm like, how'd I get that many views? I'm like, not that many people were there. Oh, right, every time you refresh, it counted as a new view. It doesn't add watch time, so I'm not actually gaining anything, but it looks like I got a lot of views on a video. Just looking for the silver lining. Yeah, you just be on that refresh button and just keep refreshing. It doesn't do anything. It just makes it look like more views for this channel, but it does, the analytics doesn't help anything. So there's no point. So don't do it. And YouTube would probably ban you. So, darn bots. Did that field even need fertilizing?
I don't know. It seems like it's much better.
No, it didn't. No, didn't need fertilizing. This field will, but I'm just like looking at it, it's doing a weird pattern. I'm like, you can do around there. It kind of needs fertilizing there, so why not? You're there doing it anyway, so might as well finish that top little weird part. Makes a cool pattern. How does refreshing let you know how long the stream is? You can't see that while watching? The stream's gone forever now. We're at like 3 hours about. Feels like it's longer than 3 hours. Maybe because I'm tired and end of the day or worked in the morning. That's why Friday streams usually don't work out, but I got home early enough to make it work. Do whatever you feel like. There isn't. So I lied, I guess there's not much to do. 2 hours ago? No, it's almost 3 hours. So there's no point even for you to do that. Obviously it's lying to you. To be exact, it's been 2 hours and 57 minutes. Yeah, first timestamp probably was in 15 minutes after we started. Yep, just jump out of the tractor. That is the healthy way to farm. Which field do you think we should buy next? 35 or 25? I'm buying one of those two, and then the next time we'll do the other one of those two. Get rid of that weird border that's an issue. $25? Proper, what you call it. $25 would give us more farmland. Oh, come on. Apparently every time I change the map, it stops. Yeah. Oh, I never look at the used vehicle menu.
I think you have to repair them a lot more.
Yeah, because they're old. Oh, look, a corn header for, is that for our combine? Yeah, that would be for our combine. That might be worth getting.
What happens is you have to repair them twice as much. But what happens is the cost of repairing them is like way cheaper than buying new ones. So then for repairing them twice as much, it was.
I really want to upgrade the combine though. So is it worth buying a header if I want to buy a new combine anyway? I don't know.
Mine's a mod. But mine's a mod.
Probably because we have a New Holland right now. Probably just get another New Holland. Bigger New Holland. Once again, $250,000. So that combine has 9,300. We're right now at 5,600, so it might be worth getting that New Holland. And then for header, we currently are using this header at 4 meters wide, and this one would be 7.5 meters, almost double our width. Of course, all of that after we buy the next piece of land. How wide of a header is that one? What is it called? The combine? S600? This is the 5. Oh, and then John Deere. Okay, so yeah, they're missing that one in here. So it'd be close to this one here, but 600 is a little bigger.
I want to show you that you can configure everything. I think the tailboard size, but it's so realistic.
Yeah, might be worth getting a mod and get the John Deere combine. Be good to get a green, maybe instead of getting a green tractor, get a green combine and then a different tractor. Deutz-Fahr or a Valtra or... Well, I think I should probably take a break. We've been 3 hours is probably long enough. I should take a break. I should do that. Maybe we'll call it a day, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning again. Maybe. Maybe there'll be something for you to do by then. Maybe. Maybe our farm will be big enough by then. Well, not by tomorrow morning, but yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. Call it a break. Call it a break. We'll give you a break off of that farming game. No? I missed something? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely gonna call it. So thank you guys for watching. I will be bailing out here. And if you guys want to support me, that's not the right button. You guys can always do that too by going to my other channel. That's not the right button either. That's right, I have this set up. Never, you know what? I'll get there. I'll get there. Little patience. Little patience. I'll get there. There we go. That is too updated. That is updated. Look, it is updated. It's updated. It's updated. It's up. She's like, hit the button. She's gonna hit me if I don't. You know. Hey, no tickling. No tickling is not allowed. Rather hit me than tickle. Anyway, I'm out of here. You guys rock. Thanks for joining.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.